Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sen.
And 15 PCA.
Native454.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter at C15 Podcast. So E3's over. Everyone showed off all their games and everything coming up. We're going to talk about Smash Brothers first. And we knew something for Smash Brothers was coming. We're thinking what's going to be about, what's going to be, the draw to get you to buy this version. And I guess this time around, every character that has ever been in a Smash Brothers is in this game.
Yeah, thank you, because that's what I wanted.
But again, everyone says that, but how many of these characters are going to play? Honestly,
you know what? At this point, you almost have to justify yourself to play all of them.
Well, I think maybe they also did too, because he said there weren't going to be a lot of new characters, so this is kind of a way of making that up, I guess.
And also, let's be honest, this is all for tournament play.
Yeah, the way it's funny because the reveal it wasn't even like big and spectacular. It was more of an explanation of everything because they did lots of little tweaks and they literally broke down like, oh, Samus can now charge her super cannon while jumping in the air, little things like that. And when this character does this dodge, it's a little bit different, and that stuff matters to tournament players.
Yeah.
Especially with they were showing off wasn't Marth, but I forgot, like they said the way that his counterattack works, it's a little bit slightly different. I'm like, okay, there's all these little tiny details they added.
And also they added the directional dodge now, so while you're in the air, you can dodge any direction now.
Yeah.
So, and also that makes it, the person they showed it for was Little Mac, but it makes sense for him because now he has an ability to get closer to the edge now. So he gets knocked off, he can climb
he can do just a little bit of that nudge to grab that edge.
Because what would happen is Little Mac would try to get back on the ledge, all he has is projectile, and he would jump, get hit, and he'd fall off. Now he can do that dodge where he can latch back on.
But there's also, if you keep on going backwards, you'll take more damage.
Yeah, they're adding little stuff like that.
And there's a little bit of lag when you keep dodging constantly.
Yep, you will start to get there will be a little bit of you'll be open for a second.
Yep.
And then they also a bunch of little stuff that they added. When you get down to 1v1, your attacks will do more damage.
Yep.
So all of this is for tournament play.
Tournament play.
And then when you're also 1-on-1, say like if you're looking the other direction, it'll automatically turn you back.
If you're Ryu.
If you're Ryu, yeah.
So it's more like Street Fighter, like an actual fight.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so it's kind of silly. They even added some of the old, since they added everyone, then characters I literally forgot about, characters like the Pokemon trainer.
Yeah.
So now you have different Pokemon, but then they have single Pokemon as characters. So it's kind of weird. You have the trainer, and then you have guys like Greninja that are by himself without the trainer involved.
Without the trainers, and I think they're going to replace Charizard with the actual Pokemon trainer.
Yeah, and they said there won't be a penalty for just picking one Pokemon.
Yeah, no.
So you can main him Charizard or Ivysaur, and that could just be your...
Yeah, that's your favorite one. Yeah, you get preferences now.
And like little changes, like the way that the Wii Fit lady looks. Yeah, just little things like that. Like I guess it's a change, but it's not even that important.
I think they just did it because she did look kind of like, I guess, creepy, like that, like so...
mannequin look?
Yeah, so they gave her a real face.
It's so weird because the first time they showed anything, it was like a sneak peek, and then they went from that already explained, like the game's already out. That's what it feels like.
It's coming out pretty soon.
Oh yeah,
Star Wolf.
Star Wolf, which is really cool. I liked him because he's always had a really cool style to him, and he played a really aggressive fox, which was really cool. Link's new outfit, I like that. The funny thing is, I looked at his sword. His sword seems longer. I'm hoping that it actually is longer.
Because that was something that put Link at a great disadvantage to the other sword users.
Yes, because
once Cloud came out, it was almost like Link became unusable.
Well, the thing is, the game's so unbalanced with the newest fighters because they have more things they can do. They're faster. It's just...
I kind of like the Inkling. I think...
the Inkling, I like that.
That's cool.
I like that. I like the multiple colors you can be, too. Like, you can have... all different
they have I think it's 8 different colors.
But me and Crimson were kind of hoping, and it didn't happen so far, that since, Microsoft and Nintendo are playing nice with Minecraft, that we'd see maybe some Battletoads or some...
Or, Banjo-Kazooie. I was really hoping Master Chief, Killer Instincts.
Killer Instincts,
Django or Orchid.
Yeah, that would make sense if it was Django. That definitely makes sense.
Yeah.
I was hoping, but of course not. They added one new fighter, which is Ridley from the Metroid series.
Yeah.
Which is something that's always been a problem, because Ridley's like humongous. Yeah. So they kind of shrunk him down.
Yeah, they made him like about as big as Bowser, probably.
Yeah, and he's like hunched over.
Yeah.
So he fits on the screen, because technically he should be gigantic.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this: I love the Metroid franchise, but the Ridley character is a little ridiculous if you look at it.
Yeah, he literally flies through space. It's so stupid.
I mean, he's a space pirate and wants money, I guess, apparently, or wants control, but yet.
He was just a fan secret favorite. Everyone's like, "Oh, you should have him in there," and everyone's like, "No." He's like, "It would make no sense." Now he's in here now. So.
Exactly.
And the whole deal, like, you could be a female Pikachu.
Yeah,
the only difference is the tail, it looks like a heart instead of just like a plain. It's like little things like that. It's like, okay.
Yeah, whatever.
And then you can be a female Pokemon trainer now. Yeah. There's other, Squidingling's female.
They tweaked some of the Ultra Smashes and like to where they're more useful.
Yeah, and they made them quicker. So now,
quicker. They don't take up all this time. Yeah, they looked cool, but they take up all way too much time.
Exactly.
And then stuff like with Marth, and it's so funny because when you pick the different colors, like the voice actor's even different.
Yeah.
Like just slightly tweaked. Like, come on, does anyone really care?
Well, I just like that he's in English now, so you can actually hear what Marth says because he's always been Japanese.
And they brought back Snake. That was another fan favorite.
Cool. Yeah.
But the problem with Snake is, how come it's not the Snake from 4, or 5 from Metal Gear 5?
Well, that's what it'd be, but they want classic Snake.
Yeah, well, that's what people.
A Shadow Moses Snake.
Yeah, it was like if the different skins were like an old Snake.
All the old Snake.
That'd be cool if we have
Big Boss.
They should have Big Boss, old Snake. They should have where he has a beard and he's old and gray. And they should have one where he looks like Snake Eater and he has like camo on his face.
Yeah, exactly. And then he has the skin showing.
Skin. Yeah, that'd be cool.
And they showed off some of the characters that are coming back, like Princess Zelda. She's almost like a completely different character now.
Yeah.
They might really changed her.
Yeah. She's like way different. But that's kind of cool, because even they before she didn't have an Ultra Smash.
No.
So it's cool to see the new characters having cool things like that.
Yeah.
Like Sonic was super changed.
Yeah.
His super because you'd kill yourself.
Yeah, and also if you weren't really good at it, people can dodge you. So now it's like kind of a really fast.
It's almost like undodgeable.
They're almost doing like, okay, we're just gonna we're gonna just do like a screen interactive thing, and then boom, it'll be quick and you're done. It's not gonna be this longer.
Yeah.
You're running around. You could fall off the ledge kind of thing.
Exactly.
So this looks like the ultimate version of a Smash Brothers. So I think because a lot of people still like playing Melee.
Yes,
So I'm thinking they're trying to replace that and saying, hey, let this be the only Smash game there is. Because it has all the fighters, all the tweaks and updates. Use this one for tournament play only.
Yeah, and what I would see with this one, too, I feel like from now on, Nintendo should just build off of this one.
And just do updates and stuff?
Yeah, exactly. So say if a new Nintendo system comes out, just bring back Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yeah, there'd be no real reason to bring out another one.
Exactly, make it look nicer. Like maybe add a couple stages, add a couple characters.
So does this mean that they're not doing an N64 Mini now? I mean,
because that would have been the time to announce it.
Wouldn't you think?
Yeah, and if you would have saw some, the rare, because there's no point in making an N64 Mini without having rare. There's no point.
There is no point
unless you're gonna make like generic versions of everything.
But at that point, it's not what it's supposed to.
Oh, and they also added like certain characters that have charge abilities, like Cloud's Omnislash. It actually will show above his name the charge thing. Little tweaks like that I think are cool.
And same thing with Robin. They shows like how many times he can use his sword and how many tomes he can use before he runs out.
Cool.
That's cool. Little things like that. Like even when the villager picks something up, you can tell, what item I'm holding.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think they literally are doing everything they can to say, hey, make this the main version.
Mm-hmm.
And also, like you said, they're doing little things that are integrated from their games into this game.
Yeah, and also, I have to admit, the Smash Brothers tournament they had on for Treehouse was pretty cool. The best match, I think, was with Zero, because he played Sheik, and someone played Snake, and it was really close. Like, it was really good. And I was surprised for that player that played Snake, because he hasn't probably played Snake in probably forever.
And it's going to be a little bit different.
Yeah, exactly.
And also, I thought it was neat, they said all your old amiibos will work on this, even your older ones. So that's cool.
So any amiibo kind of first Smash that will work.
So who are you going to play, Adult Link, Kid Link, or Toon Link?
Of course, regular Link. I like a Man Link.
Man Link. Man Link.
Yeah, he should be called Man Link.
Yeah, Man Link.
You got Young Link, you got Toon Link, and then you got...
Man Link.
Man.
No, it's so funny, too. Kirby, since they have all these characters, they had to invent more specials for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Because when he swallows you, he can steal your ability and stuff. So now you can do it to how many characters in this game?
Like 65 now.
Yeah, a ton of characters.
Yeah, like it's funny when he takes the Inkling, whatever, he's got like octopus.
The little squid head.
And also, I like too is what they talked about how when you first get the game, you're gonna have the core set of characters and you have to unlock the rest. I hope they're cool.
So it allows you to slowly but surely play all the characters.
Yeah. Exactly.
But once you unlock everything, you're going to be stuck with the characters that you like, and that's going to be probably it.
But I hope they're really cool, though. Like, I would like to have, like, I don't know, something... If you're going to unlock Snake, I hope it'd have to be on his stage doing something Snake-like, hopefully. I don't know, it'd be a little maybe too much for Nintendo.
Yeah.
And cool. They didn't... I don't know if they talked about this, but they're going to have all the little mini-games, like break the targets and all that stuff.
I hope so. This should have everything. That'd be really cool.
Those are always fun to do. So I always thought the Kirby ones were the hardest because you had to do the little float just right to get to them.
I like the one where you hit the bag when you have the baseball bat.
The home run.
You do have just the right time. Boom! That thing goes flying for like 100,000 feet.
Mm-hmm. You can, if you find the character, you got to hit it right in that sweet spot. It's not right at the tip of the bat. It's like a little bit back, and you get the sweet spot.
Bam! You can hit that thing far.
I love it.
Then they talked about mirror characters because you have like Echo characters, so it's like Pit and Dark Pit's an Echo character.
But see, that's the way it should be.
And then Peach and Daisy.
I guarantee Mario and Dr. Mario are going to be Shadow. They have.
Yeah, they have to be.
Yeah,
they're way too close.
Yeah, so I think that's really cool. I like Daisy being part of the game now too because it's literally almost every princess is in here now. For Nintendo.
I know there were some people that were complaining while Luigi not being here. Are you really complaining or you just want to say something to be
There's so many fighters. I mean they could easily add them because they have Wario.
Yeah.
And I guess if you wanted to.
And he's still an assist trophy, so
exactly.
he's in the game. Yeah. It's like people that complain that Bomberman was never in it. He's an assist trophy now. Just let it be. They couldn't fit him in.
It's just one of those things because you have to find your way to make him unique enough to be on his own, but it's...
See, again, when you see Bomberman and Mega Man, I'm not saying they're similar, but in this type of format, they kind of are. Mm-hmm. I think if you're going to get a Turbo Graphics, get Bonk, because he's so different.
And I think he's the iconic character for the TurboGrafx.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
So I think they did a great job. And showing it off, it was a lot of substance.
Yes, a lot.
Very little flash. I mean, it's a 20-some minute video.
It was pretty much the whole Nintendo's
press conference. But yeah, I think, of course, they have a hit on it. It comes out soon, too, right?
Yeah,
it comes
December.
Out this year.
Yeah, in December. So perfect time for the holiday.
And online play. And then they're really going to be selling that online service now because that's half the fun is playing online.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
And I like the fact that they said they have ultimate stages for every stage now.
Yes.
Where it's just the 3 platforms and the middle platform.
Yeah.
So you can play tournament play with any stage. So now you can have different music because you only could play like the battlefield or like the final stage. And that was it. So you got that music, but now you can play all the music from the game on any stage.
I'm so glad they made it where, like, if you're going backwards or dodging, eventually you can get
leave yourself open.
Because I think that's going to be changing tournament play so much because I think
everyone just roll around like crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's insane. It's not even fun to watch.
Yeah, they also made that parry. It's not a parry, but it's called the perfect shield or whatever.
Yeah.
Where you're blocking and then you let go at the right time and it actually, like, does a parry, basically. Mm-hmm. They made it a little bit harder, but I kind of like that, too. So now it even adds even more skill to the game that you have to learn and try to...
That's the funny thing about Smash Bros. Because you can have a bunch of like 5-year-old kids playing in there having a great time, and then you can have people that are like grandmasters have a great time. It's one of those few games where it's accessible to like everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can have those guys show up with their GameCube controllers from the original game, and they're all like, checking it out.
I know you can use the GameCube controller again. They did that. Yeah. So
then they're going to be selling more of those controllers again, so you can like because a lot of people that's the way you play is a GameCube controller. I can play with that again. I don't have a preference, but I prefer having all my buttons. Yeah. Like, remember before you could play with like motion controls back?
I don't mind playing the old 2D controller they had on the Wii, but I don't think they have it on the Switch. So.
If you use a Pro Controller,
sure,
works just fine.
Yeah, you use personally for me, I do like using the GameCube, but I wouldn't mind using Pro Controller either. I can get used to that.
So I think Nintendo, there's no such thing as a bad Smash game. All the Smash games are playable.
Good to great.
And I'm glad that they kind of got rid of the 3DS version so they can go all out with everything.
Yeah, that's fine. If I don't get it, that's fine. I mean, I'll just play when my brother brings over his Switch.
Yeah, that's one thing. Yeah, we have a brother who will bring it over every single time.
And I agree with that too. Nintendo needs to get away from that because, like, you make for 3DS and for the Switch or for the
Yeah, don't split your assets. Just go for one, and that you pick the right one.
And again, like all the cool little assist trophies. I mean, with Nintendo has a catalog like no one's business. So these assist trophies can go on and on and on. And Bomberman's cool because like it explodes like and it goes all over all the screens because the bombs trigger each other. And that's cool. I
remember one of the dads you can get is Kim. That'd be funny if Kim was an assist trophy. That'd be funny.
Yeah, Ken Ryu.
Yeah, why not? It's super similar. But I think Nintendo did a good job showing it off, explaining a lot of it because sometimes we'll just get a trailer and be like, oh, well, that was cool, but this was like a freaking classroom setting. Like, they sit down and they explain it.
Yep.
So good on Nintendo. This, of course, is going to be day one buy for pretty much everybody who has a Switch. There'd be no reason not to buy it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, and the best part, I love those fake Smash Balls.
The fake Smash Ball, they'll actually damage you. That's so funny.
So if people are just going after that, they just get killed.
Like, they do look a little different, but you have to just be smart about it.
Yeah, that's exactly. Funny. And then also all the stages. Pretty much, I think they have almost every stage.
And I mean, in the day and age of DLCs and stuff like that, come on, just add everything.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna have every stage, every assist trophy, everything you'd want, all the music, the classic, whatever. They're gonna have all of it.
But that just leaves you up for like, what do you do for a sequel? if you literally do everything.
That's what I was saying that, like, well, at this point, you should just keep re-releasing this one with updates and make it like the Madden.
Or make it like World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Like every season, you just download a pack.
Yeah,
and it'll just be like the newest stuff. That makes sense.
Yeah, because this seems like the ultimate. And also, I have to admit, Sakurai is getting tired of making these games.
Yeah, like, he probably wants to do something else.
Exactly, he's been making these games for a long.
So now he just has a template. Okay, put it here and just tweak some things.
Exactly.
That'd probably be the best way to do it, like in seasons.
Yeah,
I think so too.
And it'd be a nice send off for him to be like Sakurai, be like, okay, I'm stepping away now. People can. Make the Smash tweaks, and I can just sit back and relax.
Yeah, I can do something else with my life for once.
Yeah.
So, Nintendo, what would you say? You had a grade Smash Brothers. That's an A+.
Yeah, it was.
It has everything it could possibly have.
And everything else with their presentation was good. This was their grand.
Yeah, it was Smash Brothers. Yeah. That was the presentation.
Now I'm just hoping they can get all the boxers from Punch-Out in the next Punch-Out game.
Exactly.
Yeah, if they do a Punch-Out game.
It's been 10 years. Come on, Nintendo.
It's about time. I know it. Rather that, just give us Metroid. Show us more.
Yeah,
Metroid
exactly. That too.
Crimson Sin here. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like, sub, and share. Also, for the most up-to-date information about the podcast, follow us on Twitter at C15 Podcast.